Hey babe, do you feel it's wrong if I don't invite my sister to our wedding? Louis, I don't think she would be in a celebratory mode after what she recently went through. Yeah, but about inviting her anyway. I'm confused about what to do. Are you inviting your parents? I guess I will have to. Wouldn't they disapprove of you not inviting their little princess? I doubt if they will even attend the wedding if she isn't invited. I don't really care about all of that, Brenda. Well, your parents have been very partial between you and your sister. How do you feel about all that today? Yeah, favoritism sucks. My sister was the instant favorite from the moment she was born. She was and will always remain their golden child. It's really sad. Do parents do this intentionally or they just really have one favorite kid? I don't know. But in my case, I am clearly not my parents' favorite child. I don't know what I did or didn't do to deserve this. Babe, remember what your therapist says. You are not unworthy of love, care, and attention just because your parents failed to give them to you. You didn't do anything. They're just bad parents to you. It hurts when you say it like that. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You need to move on with your beautiful life now. I think I'll invite them to our wedding. Okay, Louis. I had warned you against these people. You went ahead and invited them anyway. Brenda, I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing. More than half of my relatives left early. Your relatives? Wow, my whole family was present. Do you realize how humiliated my parents must have felt? Your parents didn't just ruin your wedding, they have ruined our wedding forever. Look, I had no idea they would get so shallow for attention. That too for attention towards their little princess. Do you think your sister would be comfortable with what your parents did? I guess not. They have certainly violated a boundary here. An absent boundary. Brenda, what? I know we've been planning our big day for months, and this was definitely uncalled for. I'm sorry that this was because of my parents out of all the people. Do you know how heartbreaking it is for me too? That my own parents couldn't celebrate one day of my life without making it about my sister. Louis, I'm sorry. I've just been thinking about myself. You're right. Yeah, I'm shattered. I wish I had never invited them. The audacity they had. How could they be so senseless and announce about your sister's miscarriage at a social event? I know, right? It was very disrespectful to do that. The guests were so awkward. I couldn't even bring myself to look at any of them. You know what? I am going no contact with them. What? Yes. Listen, please don't take any impulsive decisions. What's left to salvage here anyway? You're right. Just think it through before signing up for anything. That's just what I'm saying. Can you come home today? I want to spend another day with mom and dad. A few of my close relatives are still here and they will be flying out tomorrow. I'll see them off and be with you. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, sure. Please give them my regards and apologies for everything that happened. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Sure, babe. I love you too. So much. Stay strong. Are you happy now after kicking your parents out? What is this about, Aunt Amy? Don't pretend to be innocent now, you stupid boy. Excuse me? Are you seriously coming at me after all that your sister and her husband have done on my wedding day? They decided to be there for you on your special day despite being so devastated about their daughter's miscarriage. You acted like a total asshole, okay? Oh, please, Aunt Amy, don't even get me started. What can you even say after being so shameless with your parents? Excuse me? Can you stop attacking me? I am not attacking you. This habit of you always calling out your family members is very pathetic. Fine. What fine? What right did you have to do what you did? You literally kicked them out in front of everyone after they announced about my sister's miscarriage in front of everyone on a fucking mic. So what? They were grieving and wanted to share their pain with the family and friends. My wedding reception was clearly not the time or place for that. Oh, come on. This grieving needed time or place? They didn't do anything to humiliate you or your wife. You're crazy, Aunt Amy. They came to the wedding and right away started telling my guests the story of the miscarriage. I asked them to stop politely and let the guests focus and enjoy the event at hand. They just got up and picked the mic and shared the whole thing. I know. I was there too. You were so furious and wanted to take out years of resentment you had for your parents and sister at that moment, and you did it. Okay. What would the ideal reaction be according to you? You could have let them have that one moment with respect. And why? My sister has had every fucking big moments of my life. My graduation, my job, my girlfriend. Everything had to be overshadowed by her greatness. So, you take it out on them like this? Besides, they love you both equally. It's all in your head. You guys are an expert bunch of gaslighters, if that's a word. They love her more than anyone in this world. We aren't gaslighting you, Louis. It's just that you've always been bitter towards your little sister and your parents. She has always looked up to you. Yeah, exactly. I've been bitter for a reason. I don't think you understand the gravity of my childhood neglect and extreme favoritism towards my sister. You've been busy in your own life while we were growing up. Oh, well, I was busy, but I always kept a tab on you guys. What childhood neglect? Your parents were always present for you both while growing up. Yes, they were present physically for me, but who cared about me and my emotions? I was left to deal with them alone while she was the star of the house. Oh, sweet Jesus, Louis. I don't know if you can ever stop being so jealous of your sister. Please stop resenting your poor parents this much. Whatever. I don't really care about any of you after what I've been through at my own wedding. I just wish you the best. I hope you find some peace in your life. Hi, babe. Yes? Are you mad at me? No. Why the one-word replies then? Hey, sorry, I was just doing something else while texting you. Okay. Yeah, so tell me, how are the things going on with you? Did your parents call to apologize? Haha, call to apologize? That's not happening in my life. Oh, okay. My aunt texted me instead and made me feel more pathetic about the whole situation. No way. Why? What did she have to say? Well, she texted me and kinda attacked me for being jealous and inconsiderate towards my parents' and sister's relationship dynamic. She felt I could suck it up and let them grieve. You did the best thing by kicking them out. I've always told you to toughen up your boundaries with them. I guess now you have a strong reason to. Well, Brenda, the thing is, I don't know. I mean, each time I felt I was being wronged, I spoke about it, and later felt a deep sense of guilt. Yeah, thanks to your parents. They made sure they made you feel guilty each time you called them out. It's a good thing that you have never changed your mind about it anyway. Am I a bad son? Can't think of one reason why. Am I a bad person? I wouldn't have married you if that was true. You're great in any way. Thanks. This means a lot. Thanks for being by my side. You, unfortunately, have the worst set of parents who couldn't do justice to you. That is true. It's pretty uncomfortable to accept this, but it is the truth. Yeah. So what have you thought of doing now? About your parents? Nothing. There is nothing left to do. They're gonna come and bother you on your next happy occasion. Make sure you don't allow that. How can I do that? It's out of my control. You can go no contact with them. Is it needed? Only you can answer that one. I'm confused. It's a huge decision. So is the damage of 20 plus years. Is it that bad? Honey, if you ask me, it is, and will just get worse. That is if you allow it. My family will have a fallout with me. I will be all alone. I'm right here. Do you need your family? Do they need you? No. Even if they found out about me going no contact with my parents, they would side with them. So no point worrying about them. Right. Why are you being so indecisive right now? I mean, this is a big decision, I agree. But the abuse has always been there, right? Buckets full of emotional abuse and neglect. Yeah. So why are you so confused? It's bringing up a lot of new feelings. The thought of going no contact. It is going to be uncomfortable for years to come. You will have to still go through the healing process. I'm scared, Brenda. I understand, Louis. I think I'll decide once you're here with me. Don't delay it. In fact, I was wanting to give you some time and space to process the last few days in your whole childhood. Then take the decision and how your equation would be with your parents now. I can come a few days later too if you'd like. I wish you were here right now. Oh, babe. But you're right. I need to do this before I begin my life with you. You don't deserve to bear the baggage I carry. Your burden is my burden too. I'm the luckiest man to have found you. Call me when you have decided, and I will be there. I'll try to do it soon. Bye. Bye, love. I miss you. I miss you more than you can think. But we need to settle a few things before we start our new life. You're right. I love you. I love you too. Louis took a day to think hard about his life and the dynamics with his parents. He was severely neglected by them emotionally, while his sister was always put on a throne in the house. Turns out they were so obsessed with his sister because she was in the NICU for a few months before she came home, and his mother suffered from PPD due to that. His father was just supporting his wife, but he equally loved both the kids. When Louis filed for a no contact, his sister spoke with him and told him the reasons why their parents loved her more than him. Louis still went ahead with his decision because he had lost a major chunk of his life wondering if he was good enough and worthy of love. His parents were heartbroken and realized their mistake too late, but respected Louis' decision and stayed out of his life. Louis' aunt was livid when she found out what he had done and told them a lot of things, which Louis obviously ignored. None of his extended family is in touch with him after this decision, and this has made him more confident about his decision. Brenda and Louis has started their married life on a positive note.